Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Today, we're going to be talking about closure and what it means today. Back in the day, like when you had a little squabble with your friends or whatever, you would have like these intervention meetings where, some other mutual friends would come in and sit, and you both would tell your side of the story, and you try to work things out and figure out the next way forward, and apologies would be had, tears would be shed, hugs would be exchanged, and people would move forward. In today's world, closure looks very different, if it even still exists. I mean, there are some people who value the relationships that they have, and so they are willing to put in the efforts to have closure. Other people do value the relationships that they have, but the value they have placed in those relationships is not really appreciated. And so you find silence becomes the out, because closure it's a two-way thing, right? You can't have closure on your own. And when you understand, for instance, that what you are seeking out to do will not be received well, most times people opt not to. In today's world, closure is a very hard thing to come by. And that's why we have so many heartbroken people. Friendships have ended, relationships have ended, people ghost each other, go no contact and block people without really any explanation. I mean, there are times where that is understood, because some people are just not able to have productive conversations, grown up conversations. It always turns into something that it shouldn't be. And so in those cases, sure. But in other cases, the rhetoric going around in the world right now is so anti-relationship at all levels that most people only care about what pertains to them. They care about how they feel, how they've been affected, what's going on with them, and things like that. I mean, there are times where you have no option. You just have to leave a situation the way it is. But honestly speaking, most people don't even afford somebody the explanation as to why things are the way that they are. And a lot of people are moving with open wounds that can never be closed because closure was never afforded to them. Now, does everybody deserve closure? No, because some people just do too much. That's true. But not everybody does too much. And some people really do need it. Some people really could change. Some people really could reflect. But in today's worlds, a lot of people don't have time for that. A lot of people really are on a really fast paced track, and they're like, look, you cross me, you're done. You offend me, you're done. You hurt me, you're done. And there's not going to be any conversation about it because you should have known better. Well, not everybody knows better. And well, we should take care of ourselves, I think. Grace, in some instances, should be given, especially if it's somebody who is inherently not you intended. Maybe they made a mistake. Maybe they spoke out of turn. Maybe something happened which you're not comfortable with. But if that is not their general disposition, have that conversation. And you'll be surprised to find it does a whole lot more for you as well. It may give you a perspective that you never thought could be, and could bring you some healing too. So have that conversation, have that call, go over those text threads, have a cup of coffee with that person, and you just might find that you too have healing that you never thought you would. So I don't know what closure looks like today for sure, But it sure is a dying um, art of communication and relationship. Bye.